I'm Chris Lawrence with your top stories in North Texas. The Dallas Mavericks are searching for a new head coach after parting ways with Jason Kidd. In 5 seasons, he led the team to 2 conference finals and the NBA finals. Team president Masai Ujiri called Kidd's departure a difficult decision, but said the Mavs need a clean slate. Other than ownership, Kidd was the last remaining link to the Luka Doncic trade. The Mavs now have an entirely new front office who will hire the next head coach. Tiffany Liu spoke with some Mavs supporters as the team tries to mend some fences with its fans.
A new era is possibly coming for the Dallas Mavericks. First a new president, then a new GM, and now the search is underway for a new head coach.
It's got to be a new era.
It was a tough season to watch. Only 26 wins and 56 losses.
In fact, I didn't watch a lot, frankly, because it was so difficult to watch.
For some Mavs fans, hope is dangling by the net.
The results speak for themselves. You have to correct that ship.
The question now is, can this shakeup change the score?
It just feels like a lot of change, and I think there's probably a lot of questions about the direction of the organization and where it's actually going, and if there's a plan.
Masai Ujiri took over as president 2 weeks ago.
This game is about winning, and we all want to focus on this direction.
In the days after Mike Schmitz was hired as general manager, and now Jason Kidd, who's been coaching since 2021, is out.
Surprised that it actually happened, not really shocked.
He wasn't just another coach. The Hall of Famer was drafted by the Mavs in 1994 and had 2 runs with the team in his playing career, including their one and only championship in 2011.
I think he's probably got a soft spot in every Mavs fan's heart.
As a coach, he saw the Mavs through multiple postseasons and a finals appearance, but no ring. Then momentum quickly collapsed after a turnover the team can't seem to get over.
It has been hard after Luka was traded in the way that happened. It really, just kind of soured my outlook on the team for a while and kind of just gave you pain.
So in this new lineup of front office leaders, it's a full court press.
They've got some adults in the room making decisions, I think.
Searching for a new head coach and resetting the game plan.
You're rebuilding house from top to bottom.
In Dallas,
We need some hope.
I'm Tiffany Liu.
A federal judge set rapper Pooh Shiesty's trial date. He's accused of kidnapping fellow rapper Gucci Mane and holding him at gunpoint. Pooh Shiesty's real name is Lontrell Williams Jr., and he'll go on trial July 6 alongside his father and 6 others. Prosecutors say they conducted a, quote, armed takeover of a recording studio in Dallas stemming from a dispute over a recording contract. We have new video showing the moment Rashee Rice was booked into Dallas County Jail. The Chiefs wide receiver is now serving his 30-day sentence after testing positive for THC and violating the terms of his parole. Rice pleaded guilty last year to causing a crash in Dallas that injured several people on 75. Right now, he's said to be released on June 16th, which means he'll miss the Chiefs' mandatory minicamp the week before. Right now, Keller police are trying to identify a group of kids on e-bikes caught breaking the law, and they believe the youngest is only 8 years old. Scoop Jefferson spoke with investigators who are working to address the community's safety concerns.
As we head into summer, Keller police, they're concerned about even more e-bikes on the road. They're using signs like this one to educate people about the do's and don'ts.
I'm behind several kids on e-bikes.
Police dash cam shows a group of teens breaking the law on their e-bikes, now at the center of an investigation. Officers are following strong leads to identify the teens who got away.
They were doing wheelies on the road, they were speeding, they were video recording us, kind of in a mini pursuit, trying to pull these guys over. Ultimately, that's felony evading.
Keller PD now circulating this electric vehicle use guide as teens start summer break, anticipating more e-bike use.
Another reason why we're taking a zero tolerance stance.
Especially since e-bike incidents can be deadly. In July 2023, parents of a 14-year-old devastated after their son on an e-bike in the colony passed away after getting hit by an SUV. No charges filed against the driver.
It's like a brother for me.
And in Arlington Heights, Illinois, Angel Lopez lost his high school friend Samuel Apero after police say his e-bike crashed into a pickup truck because the teen failed to stop.
For the parents, they need to understand how is their child operating on it Do they know where they're supposed to be? And do they know the rules of the road?
Deputy Chief Coe urges parents to also learn helmet requirements rules for younger e-bike riders. Not only will officers place their digital sign in high-traffic areas,
We're getting permanent signs on our trail systems as well.
signs they hope will prevent other e-bike riders from being caught on camera breaking the law.
They're actively evading me.
In Keller, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
An 11-year-old girl returned to school after surviving a devastating house fire. We did a story on it, and after it aired, she was presented with a life-changing surprise. Here's Sean Giggy.
The fourth graders at Goodman Elementary in Arlington never saw it coming. Their reason for celebration came from desperation. As we first reported last week, back in March, Arlington firefighters were called to a fire at this home where a little girl was trapped inside. 11-year-old Delilah Salinas spent more than a month in the hospital getting treatment for second and third degree burns to her arms and face.
Thank you.
When she got out, firefighters gave Delilah a ride to school, her first day back since the fire.
Were you excited to come back to school today?
No, not at all.
Where would you prefer that they would have dropped you off?
McDonald's.
Okay.
Firefighters didn't need to take her to McDonald's because after our story first aired, McDonald's came to her.
Well, we've got lots of surprises for you today.
Anthony Grissett owns a number of McDonald's franchises, and when he saw Delilah's story, he delivered.
I'm so excited.
Joined by firefighters, Anthony brought lunch for the entire class, which made him quite popular until someone more popular walked in. Most importantly, Anthony was able to provide encouragement.
Life has a way to turn tragedy into opportunity.
And for Delilah, this was that opportunity.
We would love to pay for you to go to college.
For real?
She really couldn't believe it.
I have never had that happen before to me at all.
Delilah says the offer has made her more eager to come to school. It could cost Anthony and McDonald's thousands, and yet he says it's worth every penny.
It provides joy to satisfy people, and that is my purpose.
Caring for others, it's how you change the world, whether you're serving billions or just one.
We're loving it.
In Arlington, I'm Sean Giggy.
Well, it's obvious that Delilah's story really touched Anthony's heart. What an incredible way to bless her. And those are your headlines from North Texas.